Can you see that over the top, Dave? There's a special red one.
Isolator.
Big one
Sorry,
in the middle.
point to it, please. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the isolator. Turn on the inverter, you can either use the remote or you can use the local. As soon as it's on,
Got
you're
power.
now taking power.
That's what it's producing now when it's only been on 5 minutes.
That's coming from the panel.
Yeah.
Well, the solar panel is giving 3.1 amps to the battery, and the batteries are now powering that. So part of it's been produced by the solar panel. We haven't got a brilliant sunshining day yet. It's about 9:45 in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, you're speaking into that, are you?
And you are as well, Harry.
Sorry.
That's fine. I'll put your time clock on it. So, at the moment, if you press the little pegs in, then nothing works. So if I put a couple of pegs out, put it to time. Now as the time clock goes round, and it gets to the time here, lo and behold, your pump works. Pump finished. Off. I would recommend that you start at 10 o'clock in the morning, which is here, and you put one out at 10. Let me just pull a load of them out, because we want to go through to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Start at 10. Okay, what'll happen now with the time clock, it's all powered up, all working. It gets to 10 o'clock in the morning, it pumps for 15 minutes, it rests for 15 minutes, so that all the batteries are, and the well is starting to fill back up.
Yes.
Pumps for 15 minutes, rests again, and so on.
Right round to 2 o'clock, did you say?
Yeah, and then it's switched off.
Yeah.
So your pump is now automatic.
Right.
So your pump is working. So at the moment it's the battery voltage is 12.7. It really should be higher than that, but they're old batteries.
Yeah.
With new big batteries in there, this will be 12.9.
Right.
12.9 volts. But at the moment the solar panel is charging those batteries.
Yes. Now what's this switch here, sir? Nothing?
That's just, you can move it from a time
yeah
to a
to
constant.
static.
That's
Right.
it. Now it's on constant.
Yes.
That's on time.
So if they wished, because explaining this is very good, if they wish to have electricity for,
For lights,
yes,
you put a power lead in here,
right,
you run it to the lights. Now I'll show you the lights. You get a box of them thrown in. If they want lights, you know the low wattage bulbs that you get in the house now?
yes,
Yeah. Low wattage bulbs. And all you do is run a separate cable from here
yeah, screw them into that,
into the nunnery.
yeah,
You need a box of cable clips
yes,
and a cable, but buy that there. Don't take the cable and the cable clips with you.
no, just lay that in there and it squeezes like we used to use in the site,
Yeah, it's called
for 110,
yeah, festoon lighting it's called.
right, and that's it, screw it down firmly,
And you'll find now that if I connected that up,
hit of fire,
you'd have a light in there.
yeah,
And you've got enough there, look, to wire up the whole nunnery. Providing you use the low wattage lamp.
yes, bayonet connection,
Yeah.
not Edison screw,
No, I'm not very keen on Edison screw.
no,
Well, if you wire them up incorrectly, the screw becomes live instead of the centre pin.
Right.
So when people are unscrewing them, yeah, they get a belt.
Yeah.
It's particularly relevant in Spain.
Do we need any RCD on this, or will that take care of it?
The RCD's
Right.
there.
Right.
But it doesn't work.
Because of this.
Because of
Because
that.
that's live and not earth.
What it is it's called a floating voltage. The live and neutral on there
Yeah.
is floating. It's 230 volts,
Yeah.
but one side of it is not down at earth.
Right.
We need a unit where one side is down at earth
Yes.
for that to function.
Right.
Me and Chris have done some experiments with it this morning, and that breaker doesn't function
Right. Due to that.
due to the inverter.
Yeah. Oh, it's a shame. But that's life, isn't it? In the fast lane.
Yeah. Well, better that we find out now than we'd found out in Gambia.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that would have been a problem. So, let's go to that end now, David. When you're assembling it, let me get a piece of strut.
You've got all this taken on board, I hope.
Yeah,
That's the last question.
eternally memorised.
What you may want to do, I don't know if you do or you don't, if you want to put the cables in the ground and dig, then you use this Copex.
Yeah.
When it comes into the cabinet, you need to make sure the rodents don't go in it. So it's as simple as drilling a 20mm hole
Yeah.
in the cabinet, connecting that and then threading your wires through.
Right.
So it could be for the earth wire, for the local rod.
Yeah.
I'll put you, there's a long section in here as well,
Right.
and I'll put your draw wire through that.
Yes.
Otherwise you'll never get a bloody cable through
Right.
it. Well, and there's ends. I've put your box in here.
Yeah.
You see there's 4 Copexes,
Yeah.
and I've got you 3 more ends.
Right. Excellent.
You've also got a spare gland in here. We'll talk about these nuts and bolts in a minute. Your spare fuses are in here.
They go where, son?
Right, I'll show you those in a minute. In fact, we'll do it now. You've 2 types of fuse. You've your DC fuses here.
Yes.
This is just a simple link. It's a way of going from a bloody big cable to a little cable.
Right.
So here, it's just a link. But I can't put all those cables in one bolt. So hence the fact.
Yeah.
That's why, and the fuses are irrelevant.
Yeah.
That's the smallest fuse that these people make.
Right.
These are the fuses that protect this.
Right. Yes.
So-
It comes in here, goes into there,
Yeah.
out of there into that one.
Yeah.
This one's continuity.
All the way through to here.
Yes.
Now, so your spare fuses are in here. There are
Yeah.
280s and 250s.
Right.
There's also automobile fuses. See them? The
Right.
purple?
Yeah. Yeah. They push ones in for. Yeah.
In the back of here are the automobile fuses. So you've got 2 sets here, and they're also protecting you. You've got a primary set here, big,
Yes.
250, and then you've got 2 sets here of small fuses.
Right.
To make sure you've got enough, there's a complete change of fuses there.
Right.
Don't want to damage it, not as it's going back. So those are all your fuses, spare fuses. We're going to change this in a minute. I've got you a spare earth cable. You may want to run this one, this long one, from this unit into the nunnery or the school and collect their earth, so you know that you've got a good earth. Or you can go straight from the earth rod.
Into that. That's safe.
Yeah.
That's 4 mil, is it? That one.
No, this is I think I've used 10 on this.
10 mil.
Yeah, this is 6
Yeah.
and this is 10.
Right.
That's a big meaty
Yeah.
earth cable. So you can connect here to your earth with that, or not use it. At
Yeah.
least it's in the box.
Yeah.
When you assemble your frame, because we're going to have to disassemble it in
Yeah,
a few minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, and so you've got it's all undone, ready for you to transport away. I'll show you how to open the JB. When you install this frame, you may want to put it on a concrete plinth. You may just want to put it on soil.
It is soil, sand, soil.
Well, all I would suggest is that you belt in some J-hooks.
Right?
It'll just stop somebody nicking it.
Yeah,
Just belt in a J-hook there, look,
yeah,
into the soil, and it'll just push the frame down.
yeah. Right.
So I've thrown you some of them in the box.
Lovely.
On
You
the
got all
outside
that?
of the cabinet is where you're going to pump the pump in.
Hope so.
Right, those go into here.
Right.
We're going to change that from a socket in a minute
Yeah.
to a spur.
Right.
Pump
Yeah,
lock.
use 7M.
This has to go through the side of the cabinet.
Yeah,
That's what the white gland's for, look.
yes,
So that rodents don't come
Yeah.
in. And then you fasten that on the side of the cabinet on the outside. Connect that to your pump,
yeah.
and then plug your pump in as and when you
Right.
need it.
Have you got a pump here yet, or is it coming?
No,
No, we haven't got the pump.
We're getting that out there.
No, David's going to organise that.
we're going to get
separately.
that by September.
That's separate.
We're going out there for it. We could do
No,
it
right.
out there.
Buy it here.
That's only if they can get it in time for
It's
us.
£800 pump. £800.
Yes, yeah, I realise that. Yeah,
That's the one I showed you at the
Yeah.
car parking.
yeah.
So,
But there is a. They're mainly Teflon based, are they? The pumps.
the impeller on it, I
Yeah.
don't know. I think it might be stainless steel. I'll
Right.
have to go read the spec. It's in the folder I've got for you.
In one of these stores we go, which